Hey, and welcome to day 11 of the Long-Term Bootcamp. So today we're just going to be discussing one of the most talked about topics in internet marketing, and that is outreach for the sake of acquiring links. So one of my favorite methods for outreach is the guestographic method. And the principle of this is that you create an infographic, you post it on one of your money pages, and then you're going to be reaching out to bloggers and website owners to see if they're interested in featuring the infographic. Then once they say yes, you can choose to follow up with them and ask if they'd like a custom introduction or some text to go along with the infographic, in which you can include a link back to your money page. So this is almost like a version 2 of guest posting, but it works a lot better currently because many people aren't able to produce infographics themselves, but they absolutely love to feature them. You're offering them great visual content that their viewers are going to love for very little in return, just a small link back to the page where the infographic was originally posted. So let's take a look at an example. Let's say you wanted to rank for headphone reviews. You might choose to create a really great infographic about headphones, or maybe about what makes them good or how they're made. So let's just go into Google and see what we can use as an example. So this is just one example of a possible infographic you could have in this niche. And this person's created an infographic with a bunch of data about really just the pricing of headphones. You can see here, type of headphones people have, the age of people who use headphones, and just a bunch of other kind of semi-related information. And this is a good example because it shows that you don't have to be directly related to what the money page is. You can kind of get away with having tangentially related content, as long as it's still offers value to the people who are looking at that review. So now that we've created an infographic and posted it on our money page, the next thing we're going to be wanting to do is to try and find a bunch of different blogs and websites who might be interested in featuring it or just sharing it with their audience on social media. So I've just come into Google again and I've searched for audiophile blogs. So you want to sort of come up with, again, tangentially related groups. So for example, if in this case the review's about headphones, then the people who might be interested in sharing an infographic about headphones are probably audiophiles, people who really, really love all things music, sound, and technology. So we can see here we've got audiophilereview.com, which is a high-end audio news and blog. We've got Poor Audiophile, which is just a personal blog. Daily Audiophile, some of these sites might be interested in it. And then we can also see we've got more music type sites, so that might be something else to look into if this was your niche. You could find people who have music blogs, maybe even people who have technology blogs. Anything which is sort of related to the topic you're covering. So I'm just on Brian Dean's site, backlinko.com right now, and this is a really great post he has on the whole guestographic strategy. So I'd recommend going to check that out after you've finished watching this video. So you can see here he's got a script. This is a script he's used personally to do outreach in the past, and all it is essentially saying that he was stumbling across the internet. He found that article and was wondering if they would be interested in seeing an infographic. He's not asking in the first email if they want to share it. He's just asking them if they're interested in seeing it. Then after they reply saying, yep, we'd like to see it, he follows up by asking them if they'd like to feature it on their blog. And if so, he could write a small introduction, which would be where he puts his link back to the page he's trying to rank. That's all there really is to the guestographic strategy. It's not particularly complicated. I would try and split test your emails if possible. Find out what works best in your particular niche, because it is going to vary depending on what niche you're in, how common it is for other internet marketers to do it. Because if bloggers are regularly getting these types of emails, then you're definitely going to have a lower conversion rate than, say, if you're in an industry where it's still quite vanilla and you're not getting too many internet marketers in there. So another really great strategy which I like to use personally is what's known as the roundup or sort of like a top 10 list. And all it is essentially creating a list of must read or must see content or something similar within your industry. Um, then reaching out to the people you've included in the list and essentially hoping that they link back to it. So this is a really good example by Written.com, and they did a post on the top 25 must-read internet marketing blogs. So you can see here that, for example, number 2 is Copyblogger. So what they might do is they'll create this list, and then a couple of days after it's been posted, they might reach out to Copyblogger and say, hey, we featured you in one of our articles. We think you're one of the best internet marketing blogs out there. Like, congratulations. And that would be really it. And the thing is, it's human psychology for people to want to share their successes. So if you're telling someone that they've been featured in a list of the best internet marketing blogs, you stand a pretty good chance of that person sharing it on their social media with their followers, possibly including it in their about page, and maybe even linking to it from whatever post they write next. So this is a really great way to get links back to just your site in general. You're going to struggle to be able to direct those links specifically to a money page, but it is a great way to get links back just to your site in general and to build up the authority of your domain.